Some of the inspiration that I have for my art is by dreams. And I've kept journals probably for the last 20 to 25 years, filled with all different kinds of dreams. Over the years, I've had a lot of dreams that have something to do with water. So sometimes I might be walking along a coast or in the sand along a beach. Sometimes I might be in a pool, or sometimes I'd be half in water, or sometimes I might even be under the water. A few months ago, I woke up and realized that during the night I had been talking in my sleep. And so my husband wrote down 2 fish in the pool. In my sleep, and I'm talking, I'm saying to him, I just put 2 fish in the pool. And so the painting that I made kind of almost resembles some of the symbols for Pisces. And that the actual thing was kind of interesting when I had the dream itself. It was in the period of the year when Pisces is, and it's in February and March. I started working with encaustics, I think maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. Encaustic is actually a very old medium, and it's painting with purified beeswax that has had a colorant or pigment in it, and also today's encaustic paints have damar resin, which is a little bit of a hardener. I start with a wooden or a flat hard surface, and after I put the primer on it, I put a layer of clear encaustic medium, and then I use a heat gun, an iron, or a torch, which basically melts it so it becomes a very smooth and flat surface. And then what I like about it, and I've always loved working with art in layers, I can put a layer of pigment or paper or ink or something on the first layer, and then again I would put on a layer of encaustic medium, and then between each layer I heat it. And basically what that does is it takes the layer that I just put on and it melts it into the surface that was immediately below it. So that's actually the meaning of the word encaustic. It comes from I believe it's a Greek word enkaustikos, which means to burn in. My favorite colors are turquoise, and sometimes I've seen turquoise also very similar colors. One is called aqua, and aqua is another name for water. I also love copper. So, and actually when you take copper and it oxidizes, it turns kind of that brilliant blue. I've done a lot of online workshops. I love YouTube videos that have all kinds of interesting techniques. For the most part, my pieces are abstract because what I find is that people can look at a piece, you'll have several people looking at the same piece and they see something different. And to me that's what's important, because in the dream world and studying dreams as well, one person might tell the story of their dream, but different people will have different interpretations of it depending on what they project onto the dream. My educational background, as far as my career, I did a lot of work in the environmental realm, a lot of work in the recycling world, a lot of work in energy efficiency. So I think because of my love for the environment as well, that's why I do like to add some natural elements into the paintings as well. So I'll find leaves and seed pods. Well, I work part-time from home, which is wonderful, and so my art studio is at home as well. So I find time during the day to do both of those things, and so far it's working out really well.